It's been requested that I react to the full story of The Sidemen. It came out 35 minutes ago by a YouTuber called Sunny V2. Got 300k subs, so you know, it might be a little decent video. It's the full story of us. I'm kind of here to fact check and then react to it. Apparently, it shows all of our accomplishments in 30 minutes. It could be quite a wholesome video, but likewise, if it's full of poo, I'll say it's full of poo. Let's see. His second channel called Cloudy.
On the 19th of October 2013, a group of 7 legends came together to
Legends, come on.
create a project that would be of historical significance on the YouTube platform.
Hey. Historical significance? You see that? That's me.
Welcome to the first challenge video on the Sidemen channel.
In the beginning, the project had no following, it had no notoriety, and the name represented nothing but a GTA Online group created by a few small YouTubers.
Come on.
Oh my god.
However, the potential for the group was unbounded. They had nothing, but they could become anything that they could dream of.
It's pretty wholesome, man.
And what happens when you combine the skills and intelligence of 7 creators, each of which already at the absolute peak of their field? You get a YouTube group known as the Sidemen.
Come on.
The Ultimate Sidemen would end up becoming a group consisting of 7 members. KSI, Vicstar123,
Get my name right, please.
Miniminter, Rodashore, Bazinga, Tobjizzle, and Zerka. But in the beginning, early 2013, the name Sidemen represented very little on the YouTube platform, and each creator was simply doing their own thing with individual channels of substantial size. However, the creators were certainly already known to each other. KSI and Miniminter had both attended the same school and therefore had made various videos together in the past, while Zerka and Tobjizzle
Yes,
had also
look at
attended
that
the same
banger photo. Look at the... Look, I was rode from ends. Look at me, I got a 9 mil.
school, leading to a similar scenario.
Me and Toby went to school together.
Yeah. Me and this guy went to school together.
The other 3 members that would eventually join the Sidemen, Bazinga, Rodashore, and Vicstar, had met the other 4 creators in the past through YouTube and other scenarios. And considering each of these individuals already had their own personal YouTube channel, they would begin to make videos and play games together such as GTA 5.
Now Vic, let me kill him.
Fuck this back. Kill him. Shut up.
And with uploads such as GTA 5 online
Jamie in
group
there,
fun
no?
with Zerka, Toby, KSI, and Bazinga, we can see the skeleton of a YouTube group beginning to form.
Do this.
These collaboration videos between each member would lead up to the release of GTA Cruise in October 2013, at which point Ethan, aka Bazinga, would go ahead and create a GTA group under the name The Ultimate Sidemen.
Online dropped, and then I
What a name.
went
What a
into
name.
making the crew thing. I whacked up the GTA crew where we could all join, called the Ultimate Sidemen.
The point which each member considered to be the official beginning of the group. The word Sidemen describes a person who copies everything his or her friend does and is subordinate to the boss of the group. When the Sidemen group was first created, KSI was the biggest YouTuber of the 7, having around 4 million subscribers. And the name of the group began as a joke that each member was a sideman of KSI, being subordinate and copying him as he was the biggest out of every creator.
Yeah, so we're all making the joke that.
And then the crew's come out, right?
However, we have to mention, at the time, the Ultimate Sidemen GTA crew was far from the Sidemen YouTube group. They were still just a bunch of individual YouTubers playing games together. Regardless, the group certainly began to build up.
So this is way too serious for what it is. What do you mean? We're the bloody Sidemen! The Ultimate Sidemen!
Some YouTube
It should be serious. He said it's historical.
notoriety as the Sidemen, moving into a house together which they nicknamed the Sidemen House.
Yeah.
Or the factory.
This is the house tour I promised you guys.
Also beginning the Sidemen Clothing Company on the 30th of December 2014. This was all in conjunction with new
About clothing, right? The clothing company only ever got launched because we went to Insomnia, right? And we made merchandise for Insomnia, and there was there some left over after? We ordered so many. And there was some left over after, so then we built the website. I built the website. I built the first ever sidemenclothing.com website. I got so excited, I built it overnight.
numerous Sidemen group style videos on individual channels such as
Yes, and Ethan made the shirt, yeah.
the Crossbar Challenge,
Ethan made one of the shirts, and we got I think there's an illustrator guy. I can't remember his name. What's his name? I feel bad. I can't remember his name. But he made
posted on
the
KSI's
illustrator tee.
personal channel. and the Sidemen Patience test posted on Mini Minter's personal channel.
Today they're going to be doing whatever they can to try and stop me sitting here.
The problem, however, was that the group didn't have its own YouTube page, possibly
That
owing
is a
to
problem.
the difficulty in trying to set up a channel with 7 different creators. However, this would change after KSI witnessed the success of KYR Speedy's gaming group.
Those YouTubers, I forgot what their group is called, but they had like a little group and we were like, oh yeah, we should just do something similar.
And decided that making the Ultimate Sidemen into a somewhat official YouTube group might not be such a bad idea.
That's not true.
After an assumed plan.
That's not true. The reason why the Sidemen channel ever got made was to have a hub to show the Sidemen charity match. That was the only reason why it existed. Yes, we knew obviously Speedy existed, but that was way, way, way before. Like that was a case of they played games together and they had a name. And that was why we started using the term Sidemen more. We thought we could brand it more and more. But the actual Sidemen channel only ever came about because we did the charity match and we had to have a reason to, I had to have a hub for it. We had to get people on, let's get YouTube on board with it as well. So like, whose channel would it go on? Like, we can't have the Sidemen charity match go on KSI's YouTube channel. It makes no sense. So we made the Sidemen channel to push the aim of having a Sidemen charity match live stream.
Planning period of around 6 months, the official Sidemen channel would go live on the 16th of May 2006.
That's why in it, look in the screenshot.
Might not be such a bad idea. After an assumed
Look at the screenshot. Come back on Friday, 3rd of June at 6 PM GMT to watch the stream. That's why it exists. There you go.
planning period of around
Just in
6
case,
months,
just to
the
fix this for the
Sidemen channel
future.
would go live on the 16th of May 2016.
Hey guys!
Look at
and
that hair.
welcome to the Sidemen channel.
The 7 creators involved in the project had a combined total of around 30 million subscribers at the time, and when combining this figure with a shout out from each individual YouTube channel,
We have created a new channel,
Dun,
ladies
dun,
and
dun,
gentlemen,
dun,
the
dun, dun.
Sidemen.
the initial growth for the Sidemen was absolutely insane. Within only 3 days, the Sidemen had steamrolled past 1 million subscribers, which at the time also gave it the record for the fastest YouTube channel to ever reach the 7-figure milestone.
Come on! Been broken now though.
After 2 weeks, the Sidemen would post their first video,
Ethan's more of a skeleton.
and each upload to follow began to rack up an absolutely insane
We didn't live in this house when we made this video either. That video was made in an empty house, completely empty. That's why it's so echoey.
view count. Within only 6 months of launching, the Sidemen had written their own book, which they would promote on a tour, launched a football team called Sidemen FC,
We've put hours
Come
and
on.
hours into
Go on,
preparing
Big Star.
everything except what happens in the match. That we have no idea how it's
And look in the background, on the advertising board, Sidemen the book coming October. And if you took a selfie there, there's a double page dedicated to selfies from the game.
gonna go.
and racked up
We
a
out here.
whopping 1.8 million subscribers. But while the launch of the Sidemen was one of the strongest in YouTube channel history, perhaps it was a little too strong, as it wouldn't be long before problems would begin to pop up here and there for the members of the Sidemen channel.
This tracks. What is this?
It was like getting to a point where we were like, oh, we might have to end this.
No
you know?
point.
That's it, yeah. Just like move on from this whole Sidemen thing.
In August 2017, a little over 1 year after the Sidemen began posting videos together, KSI, the most popular creator, would leave the group. Posting a video on his channel titled I'm Leaving the Sidemen,
Title of the video.
Bro, put change on a podcast. That guy waffles out of his ass. Like on that podcast, that podcast is the most fraudulent podcast ever. I'll call him out on this for now. There's so many things in it that do not make sense.
I'm no longer with the Sidemen.
also
See that? He's smart. He's no longer with the Sidemen. He's not with us. He's with the other dons.
claiming that his departure was because of Ethan, aka Bazinga.
Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him.
This claim was backed up by various tweets such as, yeah, I think it's time to move on from the Sidemen. The journey has been a lot of fun, but it's time to move on to bigger things.
Satch.
Considering KSI was no longer making videos with the group, each of the Sidemen
Hoodie,
kind of
come
forgot
on.
about the project and it
Is
was
that
pushed
okay?
to the back of everyone's mind.
When I left, during that whole period, like the Sidemen were just like, we were just in limbo.
However, there were some benefits to KSI leaving
That's not
the
wrong,
group.
to be
It
fair.
provided an opportunity for each creator to gain views and subscribers off the drama. Bazing would post a diss track titled Drama aimed at KSI, which has gained 16 million views to this day. Meanwhile, KSI also used the drama to gain well over 100 million views across different videos.
Oi! Fatso! What are you saying, bro?
all of which surrounding the topic of him leaving the Sidemen. 3 months into the KSI Sidemen hiatus, he would upload a video titled "Was the Sidemen Beef Fake?", in which he would outline that the whole thing was just a setup in order to gain exposure.
Got him.
Fake motherfucker! You mad? Huh? You mad, bro? You mad, sis?
Now, while everyone was thankful to hear that the beef was fake and that KSI wasn't
Yes and
actually
no, to be
leaving the
fair.
Sidemen, there was still a fundamental problem that remained for the group. Each creator
I think the thing is, right, if you go back, you'll watch, there's a certain points where you'll see the plan in operation where, like, even on my homegrown podcast, I was like, if you look at the Logan and Jake diss tracks, they're banging views. We should be doing something like this. Maybe we should just diss each other or phase. And that's like the light bulb moment of like, we probably should do this. And then we did do it, and then it did go very wrong. I didn't do it. I didn't take it too far. But certain individuals may have taken it too far, to the point it almost become real.
had gotten out of the habit of regularly creating content for the Sidemen channel during the beef, so when KSI announced that the beef was over, it's not like they just got straight back into making videos. A month passed, then 2 months passed, and there were still no uploads to the Sidemen channel.
What was we doing in this time? Sonny, tell us, what was he doing in this time?
It would only be in January 2018, approximately 9 months after the previous upload, that a new video would be posted to the channel announcing the commencement of Sidemen Sundays.
Well, there's going to be Sidemen Sundays. We're going to try and upload every single Sunday.
But why would they randomly decide that they wanted to upload every single week after not uploading for 9 months? What was their motivation? Well, a little thing that was gaining popularity in 2018 by the name of YouTube Originals.
And the thing that saved the Sidemen was a YouTube Originals.
YouTube
A
originals.
YouTube Original saved the Sidemen.
KSI explained that the group decided they wanted to make a YouTube Original series, a series that only paid subscribers were able to watch on the YouTube platform. However, after pitching the idea to YouTube, they were rejected, with YouTube saying that they'd be happy to do the series, but the Sidemen weren't receiving enough views to greenlight the project.
Sorry? Let me play it and let me work out what the answer is first, and then I'll see what the...
So the Sidemen had to come up with an idea to get their view count up.
So we were like, okay, we have to think of a plan. So we were thinking, okay, what would work? And we decided we'd do videos together every week and post it every Sunday.
Only 6 months after announcing that they would be uploading weekly videos, the Sidemen would increase
Cap alert. Fraudulent. We'd be happy to do the series, but you need to get more views, bruv. Okay. Fact check. So, there was a Sidemen show pilot shot in like March or February of the year the Sidemen show got filmed. So that'd be 2017 or whatever. And the pilot features... Excuse me.
What is the timer under your face cam for? Also, I think you should revisit Thief Simulator. There's a lot of cool stuff added there and your thief.
Have they added stuff? For real? Thank you for £5. The timer is the sub train. We're on a 35 sub train. I'll read out all subs after this video, sorry. Let me just go back. Where was I? We're happy to get through the series, but you need to get more views, bruv. Yeah, so no. It was a YouTube original Sidemen show pilot that was shot like a year prior. And in that pilot is me, Vic, Manny, Jesse or Fangs or Fangbanger. I feel rude if it's someone else in it. I think Doobie's in it. If you want to find the evidence of this, it's on my Instagram, and there's a video, there's a photo of... Let me try and find it. So, on the 24th of February, 2016, I said, film something pretty cool today, keep a lookout. It never came out, and it's a photo, you can't see it, but it's a photo of us playing paintball. I'm not going to show you in case notifications pop up. So that was the pilot for the Sidemen show, and that was just basically a show to basically prove to YouTube that we could put together good concepts or good content. And that show, which I don't know where it is, I'd love to find the original because it'd be a great watch now because it's so bad. But it's a paintball sequence, then it was an animated sequence, then it was a football sequence, all in one video, like 40 minutes long. That got approved and greenlit, and then throughout Q4, so throughout September, October, November, December, we shot the Sidemen show. That podcast that we just got shown, this podcast was filmed in January. So at this point, we had shot all episodes of the Sidemen show. So it was now like a 5-month period to then get the release and promotion stage done for the Sidemen show. So what we decided to do was, what can we do to ensure that the Sidemen show is a success? Whether we want to do Sidemen show 2 or even just to basically just make sure it does the best it can do. Because the original plan was to post an episode of the Sidemen show on each of our channels, but made no sense because obviously JJ's channel is much more valuable than my channel. So we thought the best way to do it is to post it on the Sidemen channel, but we had to make sure the Sidemen channel grew more so it equaled the level of subscribers that we had, because the Sidemen channel only had less subs than all of us. So that's your fact check. Sorry, Sonny.
Increase their view count from 1 million per month to 35 million per month. At which point, YouTube would accept their YouTube Originals request and the Sidemen
False.
released the Sidemen show.
Hide your wife, I've got a knife.
This was shot in November, the year before.
Now, as KSI explained, the Sidemen show didn't actually do much for their channel as a whole.
The YouTube Originals happened. It didn't really do much, but we gained so much from it.
But what it did do was get the creators into a habit of making regular videos together. And considering they were now receiving around 35 million views.
The reason why JD said the Sidemen show saved us is because it put us all back aligned in life. We were all doing different things, right? JD was partying a lot. He had like an apartment in London and lived in the house at the same time. Toby and Ethan were in London or was away from us, so it was all on different paths, like shooting videos in the evening. We wasn't really like all together, playing together all the time. Like Harry was chilling with more of like Gib and stuff. So it brought us all together as friends again. That's what the Sidemen show did.
Every month
Which
on
is
the
then
channel,
why.
Sidemen Sundays would continue. These 35 million views every single month would grow the Sidemen to 3 million, 4 million, and eventually 5 million subscribers in June 2019, at which point they would upload a video that would change the history of their channel forever.
Yo, what's up and welcome to Sidemen Real Life Tinder. We all know how this goes. Various girls from all over the country will swipe right if they're interested and left if they're not.
It was KSI's idea in the beginning. A bizarre idea, of course, but an idea that would exceed the expectations of every single one of the members. To set up Tinder as if it were a real-life experiment. Real women, real rejection, and a whole bunch of terrible pickup lines.
Hi, I'm KSI. I'm 25 and I'm rich and famous.
Something about this video resonated with fans better than anything else. Perhaps it
I
was
wonder
the
why this
comedy or
bangs so
simply
much.
the attractiveness of the girls involved in the video, but the performance was
Why do you get banged so much at Tinder? I'm trying to think of concepts, because obviously we need to launch other concepts. Like what concepts are similar or can have the same effect? There's something about the video. It's a mixture of cringe and laugh at the same time, isn't it? It's like secondhand embarrassment mixed in with, oh, this was actually funny. And then it has females in it.
absolutely unmatched on the Sidemen channel. In less than a week, the video had gained 13.5 million views. And in a month, the video became the most popular upload on their channel. After almost a year of averaging 35 million views every single month, the Tinder in Real Life video boosted their average views to 85 million a month.
Jeez,
then
come on.
115 million only 2 months later, at which point they would upload Tinder in Real Life number 2.
Your hair is quite nice, and you seem like good fun. So if I give you this rose, will you finger my bum?
This video once again racked up a massive 15 million views in the first week and has gained a little over 50 million views to this day. These videos ultimately boosted their subscriber count, passing 6 million, then
He's not putting respect. He didn't put respect on the holidays, man. That's sad.
7 million, edging them closer and closer to that 10 million subscriber milestone. But in order to cross that milestone, the Sidemen would have to think outside of the box. They couldn't just keep making Tinder in Real Life videos all the way up until Tinder in Real Life episode 63. They needed a new idea that would help the growth of the channel. The group would eventually find this new idea. However, the idea would not come in the form of a video or say a meet and greet, but rather in a slightly unconventional event.
Boxing.
So, the fight's been announced today.
No.
35.
See this peak? September 19. What Sidemen Sundays come out in September 2019? Surely, surely. Most popular. Holiday 1. March. Wait, no. Holiday 1. March. Wait, what the? Holiday 2. October. And then road trip is September. So that peak there, that September 114, then why is that one so low? That can be October, November, December, January. Surely not. That's the road trip month. Did we do Tinder and road trip in the same month? And that's the holiday month. That's Tinder 2 and road trip together, that's why. And then that's the holiday on its own.
5 million views every single month. The Tinder in real life videos the greet, but rather in a slightly unconventional event.
So, the fight's been announced today, November 9th, Staples Center in LA. How are you feeling?
On the 4th of September 2019, KSI, the most subscribed Sidemen of the 7, would announce that he would be rematching Logan Paul in another boxing match after their first fight ended in a draw.
So how's this benefiting us? I know it is, but how?
It's a draw. Let's hear it.
And while this was extremely exciting for KSI himself, it also began to provide numerous video and growth ideas for the Sidemen. Fight predictions, podcast topics, and a load of other content all racking up millions of views for the Sidemen channel.
We're going to be talking about the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight, November 9th. We're going to be giving out thoughts on the build-up, our prediction of how the fight's going to go.
KSI would go on to win the fight against Logan Paul.
From the United Kingdom, the Nightmare.
And it's safe to say that the Sidemen were absolutely stoked.
That's sick, look.
Ecstatic.
Oh, I made it! This is sick. This is Toby on my shoulders. Look, I love this moment. I wish this moment is filmed in HD. Like, I wish there was a camera on us here. Because this would have been our greatest, like, gifts ever. Like, just... The cameras are all the wrong way. They're all bloody facing Logan's side.
And it's safe to say that the Sidemen...
And whoever this person is who filmed this, like, look at the... I think it's Chunks, in it? I think it's Chunks who filmed this. If Chunks didn't film this, this didn't exist.
Were absolutely stoked.
Just ecstatic, euphoria, relieved, it's over. The whole process is finally over.
The event ultimately boosted the growth and exposure for KSI, and since he's often considered to be the front man of the Sidemen, this growth would trickle down to each of the Sidemen channels. The fight as a whole was excellent for the overall long-term growth of the Sidemen channel, and in conjunction with a consistent upload schedule,
and also meant we had to film 7 bloody weeks in advance, and it was the worst time ever, and we was all burnt out that Christmas, but hey.
Formation of numerous unique video ideas, and years of good old hard work, the Sidemen channel would eventually hit 10 million subscribers on the 30th of November 2020.
Welcome to the Sidemen channel. Diamond play button open.
YouTube would send each creator a 10 million subscriber button, which was somewhat hilarious as only 2 out of the 7 creators had hit 10 million on their personal channels. Therefore, for 5 of the Sidemen, it was their first 10 million subscriber play button.
You've got 2 others, so you don't even care. And 2,
this is my first one.
Since hitting 10 million subscribers 4 months ago, the Sidemen have only continued to grow, hitting 11 million subscribers on the main channel, 5 million on More Sidemen, 3 million on Sidemen Reacts, and 1 million on Sidemen Shorts. The Sidemen have shown that when harnessing the skills and complexity of 7 different individualized YouTubers, the channel that results is certainly something to behold.
That was cool though. That was cool. That was cool. Shorts has not hit 1 mil yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's almost there. That was a sick video, to be fair though. Obviously, you could go into much more details and different things along that path, but for the most part, the story's there. There's a couple of bits that went wrong, but it is what it is. That's Sidemen Shorts though, about to hit 1 mil subs. You'd love to see it. The question is, will this channel ever hit 10 mil, and then will this channel overtake this channel? The early predictions was this channel may overtake this channel. Just because this one is every single day. Could we collect some more plaques, please? I'd like to hit some more plaques, please.
I'm a Mercus, bare excitement, like it's a circus. Wanna see more exciting things? Check my YouTube channel or Circus. If you hear something in my bar you think I didn't even know that I said, boy, better know when I'm on the mic and I speak, better know that I said it on purpose. That's right, I'm a Mercus, saying it again. Pass me a pen. Black truth's gonna make truth right past them. My moustache turns grey like Ken. Yeah, haters gonna hate, you can't stop them, fam.